Hi friends, my name is Aditya Kauthekar and welcome to my YouTube channel Ocean of Code. So today in this video we are going to discuss about how to insert elements in the linked list at particular index. Okay, so as we remember, we already discussed about how to insert element at the end, how to print them, and how to check the number of nodes in the given linked list. Okay, so in this video we are going to discuss about insertAt method, and in the next video, which will be part 3 of this series, we are going to discuss about delete elements from particular position, okay, or index. So okay, let's start. If you remember, we created 3 files last time, right? Node.java, runner.java, and linklist.java. So let's write function for insertAt. Okay, as we know, there will be uh, two arguments. Okay, first one will be the index and the second one will be the element which we want to add at that index. So I am giving them integer position comma integer element, curly braces, and then int count is equals to 0 comma size is equals to size. We are going to, we will be requiring this size variable in this method, so that's why I am calculating size. Okay, number of nodes in this linked list here. So what happens? This method is going to get called. Okay, so after that, this part is going to get executed. Okay, and finally, it is going to return the number of nodes in the linked list, and that value will be stored inside this size variable. Okay, so now let us write if condition. Why we are writing this if condition? Because see, let us say I want to add element at minus second position, which is not possible, right? So we have to tell the user that it is not going to happen. Or position is greater than size. Let me make it more readable. Okay, so size shift, and here we can write you have given invalid position. Fine, and after that we can directly return, and we can terminate this method here and the call. Okay, now you might be asking why this. Let me explain. Okay, let us 1 5 55 6 8. Let us consider we are having 5 nodes in our linked list. Okay, so what will be the size of this linked list? 5. Again, let us say we want to add element at the 5th position, which is possible, right? Because this will be the 0th, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th. One more thing, guys. See, I'm going to consider array indexing here. Okay, we are going to start it from 0, as we are habituated with that. We can start from 1 as well, no problem. Okay, so we want to add element at the 5th position, that is possible, which is equal to length of the linked list. Okay, now if I want to add element at the 6th position, so that is invalid position, right? Because 5th itself is not there, we won't be able to add 6th. So that's why this condition we have written. I hope it is clear. And less than 0 we already discussed. Fine, so let's continue. So we are done with if condition. Now there should be else or else if. Here we are writing else if. In this, let us say size is equals to position. Okay, size is equal to position is nothing but we want to add element at the end, and as we already discussed, this method is going to add element at the end, so we can directly call this method from there. Yeah, if you have any doubts, you can comment in the comment section. Okay, so we are calling that insert method with the given element. Fine. Again, return here because remaining part of the code execution is not required after executing this. Okay, now we are in I'm sorry, we are in else part. Okay, if position is equals to 0, so that time we have to check if head is null. If head is null, then we have to add node there. New node dot data is equals to element, and node dot next is equals to null. Okay, as it is empty. Then head is equals to node and return. I hope it is clear. If part is done, now let us start with else part. Else. Okay. Again, see guys, position is equals to 0. I mean, we want to add node at the first position or 0th position, right? I mean, so if head is equals null, then we are creating one node with given element and we are adding it to the head. That's it. Now let us say we want to add element at the 0th index, but our node and linked list is not null. So that time this else part is going to get executed. Okay. No. New node. Node dot data is equals to element. Node dot next is equals to head, and head is equals to node return. See guys, what we did, node dot data is equals to element and node dot next is equals to head. Why we did like this? Because 0th element is nothing but the first, right? 0th position is nothing but first position. So node dot data we store element and node dot next is equals to head. I mean, from here our given node is going to get start. Okay, so which is nothing but we are adding our element at the 0th position, and after that all remaining nodes. And again we are assigning that node address to head. Fine. And then return statement. Now let us say that position is not is equals to 0. Okay. Then again else part for this thing. Okay, we are writing else part for this if condition now. So node n is equals to here. Okay, now while n dot next is not is equals to null, till that time this while loop should go on. So if position minus 1 is equals count. Okay, see guys, why we are writing this position minus 1 is equals count? Because let us say what happens, just a minute. See guys, yes, now let us say we want to add one node at first position, I mean after 0th position, right? So okay, so we'll be starting from here. So node dot next is not equals to null. Okay, we are here. Now as we want to add, so we are supposed to add it at the address of the 0th location, right? But we have already come after that, right? I mean to say that after coming forward we can't go back, right? So that's why we are writing that condition. Position minus 1 is equals count. Don't worry, we will discuss this more during examples. So node temp1 is equals to n dot next. We have created one temporary node, and node temp2 is equals to new node, and temp2 dot data is equals to element. So what we are going to do, see that the value of the next node we are going to store in this temp1, and the current element we are going to store in this temp2. Okay, so we store it, then temp2 dot next, which is nothing but temp1. So we created this node, and we have given address of the remaining list. Okay, see, temp1 we are giving it to the address location of temp2. So yes, now temp dot next is equals temp2. Now we have to add this temp2 node in this list, our actual list, and once we are done with that, we have to hit return. Okay, as our job is done. Fine. Why we need not again mention like head is equals to n, because we already given the address of the head, right? So, and once we are coming out of this if, we are supposed to count our count. Okay, and n dot next, fine, n is equals to n dot next, so that this while loop will keep on going till end. Fine, I hope it is clear. Let us try. Guys, if you have any doubts, please don't bother to write down them in comment section. Okay, so let us check. Okay, so here okay, list dot insert at 0th position and 23rd element. So let us execute. So before that, let me check how it works. Now in the output, okay, we will execute the rate. See that before that, here we are adding elements. Okay, and elements are nothing but nodes. List dot insert, okay, that is commented. So here we are printing it, and here we are checking the size, and here we are printing the size. Fine. So see guys, we executed this program, and as we can see, these 4 nodes got printed, right? And number of nodes present is equals to 4. Now let us decomment this. Okay, now this node should get added at the first, right? So let's check. See guys, 23, 34, 57, 28, 21. Fine, it's working. It's working for the 0th position. If we are giving first, then also it has to work, right? See guys, 34, now it is at first position. For second also it has to work. So 34, 57, 23rd, 28 and 21. Okay, so it is working. Now let us check if it is working for at the end position. The size of the list is 5 now, right? So let us add at the 5th position. New node, list dot insert at 5th position, and let us say 100. Control F11. See guys, 100 got added at the end, and now the size is 6. So it is working, right? Also we wrote one condition, right, which is nothing but list dot insert at If we are giving let us say 80th position and one more, it shouldn't work, right? Because we don't have no still 80. That's why we got this. You have given invalid position, and after that, remaining methods got executed. That's why we are getting this message. Okay. Also, we should not. I mean, we should get the same output if we are giving some negative values. And yes, you are given invalid position. Now, if we are commenting this, we shouldn't get that. And now, see, we are not getting that comment, right? So that's it in this video, guys. If you are like this video, don't forget to like this video, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to the channel so that you will not miss any videos in future. If you have any doubt, write them in the comment section. Let me know how you like this video. Okay, so yeah, that's it in this video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.